Hello gang, welcome back again. Of course, if you're tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. Since I got nothing but positive responses to the idea of doing some video gaming, we're going to give it a run. And considering the two little vids I did months and months ago were both attempts at completing Faster Than Light, FTL, I figured we'd go ahead and start there with a full game. We'll go with a new game. We're going to be going with the basic ship design, but I'm going to go with Type B. Quite simply, the weapons loadout on the basic initial ship design and the straight line design of its interior compartments I just don't like as well. Type B, however, gives me 4 light lasers instead of a medium laser and a missile launcher, and I've got this roundabout circle of the design for the interior compartments, which means if I get a fire or an air loss in one side, my crew doesn't have to run through the middle of it, I can run around the other side. I'm going to go ahead and set for easy just because I feel like cheesing it, and I've got a 4-person crew. Fabulous. I've got a Zoltan, which are basically energy beings. They can actually power one of your systems. I've got a Mantis, which is just that. They're Mantis warriors, great in combat, although they don't repair for crap. And a couple of humans, one male, one female. Some of you are going to hate me as soon as this gets started. Alright, in case you cannot read it. The data you're carrying is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for their journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up, because they will shred you. Don't care about the tips, let's move on. Okay, I'm immediately going to pause because I need to set people to jobs. Nausea, back to shields. She'll spend her entire time there, so she can build up as much skill as possible. 2 gold stars is the best you can get. Banks, my energy guy, over to the guns. That way he can actually power one of the weapon systems by himself. And Elizabeth, my Mantis warrior, I'm going to send to medbay. Not so much to be a medic, but because they do really crappy on repairs, really good at fighting, so as soon as I can get a teleporter to jump onto enemy ships, or once I start getting boarded, she'll be seeing a lot of combat, and thus be spending some significant time in the medical bay. Alright, everybody move out to your new stations, and Finn! He'll be manning the controls. Alright, let's pause again. Go to my jump screen and check out the map. Each map is randomly generated, and it is a roguelike game, which means if my ship gets destroyed, my crew gets killed, it is done, finished, over, kaput, and start a new one. There's a store. I have almost no money. It's not worth it. Alright, let's go ahead, and I'm going to run a bit of a risk, and start with one of these closer to the back, because the rebel fleet will come up from the back. But let's do some exploration. I like to explore as many as possible as I can, because that gets you the best amounts of loot and salvage in the game, which is vital to getting good builds, good components, and moving on forward with any kind of success. Alright, my first jump. Completing the jump. Receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. Yeah, whatever. Bite me. Too bad. You'll regret this decision. I don't think so. Pause immediately because I was an idiot and forgot to power up my guns. So, although you have to repower them after every jump unless you get a special item that keeps them powered, it's still good to have the power on. Alright, that means looking at their guns, I might actually get powered up before them, otherwise we're going to be a real close neck and neck. Nope. Alright. Pausing is vital here, otherwise you will not keep up with your time. Alright. Let's get the guns going. I want to knock out their guns, but I also want to make an attempt at knocking out their shields. Fire. Yeah, so now you have to wait for the weapons to charge up. Their shields are down. I'm just going to frag these boys and win the fight. One gun to every other component and just blow them to snot. Yeah, the enemy ship appears to be powering up as fast as the light drive is trying to escape. Not going to happen. Goodbye. Kaboom. Alright, the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap metal. I got 1 missile, salvaged into my missile bays, 1 drone parts, which I don't have any drones yet to use, and 18 scrap, basically 18 space bucks. Continue, I'm going to instantly pause because I've got a hull breach, and it knocked out my door controls. I'm not even sure if I can get to that. Alright. Let's give it a run. Let's get as much repair skill as possible for members of the crew. First thing they're going to do is try and seal that breach. After sealing the breach, they're going to try and repair the door controls. And they are taking damage due to lack of oxygen. That will tend to happen. However, they did get the breach done, so the oxygen is building back up. It's indicated up here. Actually, looks like I'm holding solid at 94%. 95. Okay, it's just building up really slow. Medical, they're good. Okay, back in there, both of you. Let's get the door controls fixed, because while at current it doesn't matter because I've only got the level 1 doors. Later on, you can get better and better doors, giving you various special abilities, fire blockade, or just armored doors, where if people board your ship, they're not going anywhere you don't want them to. And if door controls go down, your doors revert to basic doors once again. Alright, I'm good. Everything is good. Let's get moving out. Distress beacon. That's way back here in the back zone. That's going to be hazardous. Screw it. What's a little bit of risk? Let's go for it. And what have we got? You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them asking what's wrong. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Okay, I'm going to leave them alone. I mean, really? Okay, you generally don't want to do that. You want to get as much scrap and materials as you can. But quite simply, I know this random event from previous plays, and I don't have the crew to do it. So all I'll do is basically sacrifice one of my crew members on the altar of adventure. I'm just ditching out. Alright, let's look for a new jump. Get up out of here. Let's start heading for these nebula areas. So there's not good supplies here, so let's go up around the side and see if we can get in. Nebulas. You can't scan. You lose sight and sensors. It gives you a lot of negatives to your stuff. But it can have good random events, and Nebula slows down the rebel fleet. They only move half their speed. So it can be of great benefit because it lets you explore more zones. And I've been found by a rebel ship. The docks at a small station, try to lay low, but it spots you and powers up its weapons. Time for another fight. And they've got a drone. Run. Oh, at least it's a cutting beam. It means it can't do any damage unless my shields go down. Which, looks like they've got a second cutting beam over there. That's all they've got is cutting beams. Okay, we're going to have some fun, because all they've got is cutting beams. We're going to pause, and let's go for shields and engines and their oxygen system, basically. I want to hurt them. If I could knock out their oxygen controls, guess what? They'll suffocate. If they suffocate, you get a snot load better loot off the ship. My guns are already back up. I know somebody's in there working on it, but you know what? I'm just going to let the game run until they get that oxygen repaired to some extent. Oh, there we go. It's back up. Let's hit the shields and hit the oxygen some more. Alright, the oxygen's down, which means the longer they go with that oxygen purifier down, the thinner the air gets, and eventually they'll suffocate. It'll take some time, but eventually they'll suffocate. Doobie-doobie-doo, they got it up again. Okay, I can see how this is going to go. I am not going to be able to run them out of air at this point. Let's just knock the drone out for fun. Actually, no, let's number 4. Let's knock out the engines in case they try and power up. They're going to get it back up too fast, which means I'm not going to suffocate them to death before I blow the ship up, so let's just take it out and save some time. Yeah, enemy ship appears to be powering up its faster than light drive. It's trying to escape. Not happening, suckers. We get a frantic message. Take everything we have. Just don't kill us. Let's see. 4 fuel, 1 drone parts, and 11 scrap. You know what? No. Let's just blow them up. Now remember this thing? Now remember what they offered? Let's see if I can actually get better off their corpses. Yes, I'm being horribly cruel and vicious. These are rebels who have slaughtered planets of my friends and people. It's not happening. Alright, what do I get? 2 fuel, 1 drone part, but 23 scrap. That's actually a better deal. And carry on. Looking good. Alright, let's look for a new jump. And there comes the rebel fleet. Now that warning zone, they're not there yet, but what that means is that's where their ships are going to be after my next movement. My next movement will basically be their move. Every time you move, they move. Let's keep going. They're in pursuit. Let's get going. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, especially well-armed pirate ship approaches. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest can go free unharmed. Draw straws and hand somebody over the slavers, or never surrender. I need loot and salvage. Let's have a fight. Cutting beam and a missile launcher. This could get bad. Alright, come on, guns, 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 guns. And they fired. I've got guns. Let's knock out their weapon systems. Try and take down their shields. And just in case they try and power up, put a shot in the engines. Guns are down. I have them at my sweet and tender mercies. Now I have to wait for my weapons to power back up, and we'll work on finishing them, because really it's too early in the game to be able to cripple a ship and take it out by oxygen loss. It appears the enemy is trying to power up its faster than light drive. It's trying to escape. Not happening. I just hit those ship engines again. We surrender, take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. Okay, you've got a great option here. Surrender's not an option, and you can get more salvage, scrap, loot, goody stuff. But, especially this early in the game, the chance to get an extra crew member can be vital. It gives you lots of time to get them trained up. So I'm just going to take the offer. I got a human! Alright. Lots of stations as yet unmanned. Rosoli! Get to the engines. I should rename you Scotty. Alright, well, he is heading that way. Let's look for our next jump. Let's go for the Nebula Cloud. Plus, there's several random events that happen in the Nebula Clouds, including being able to get a special ship. I haven't got that yet, and I kind of want it. So, let's go. What do we got? You detect a Mantis expedition vessel returning home with its haul. So determined are they, in fact, that they don't wait to see if you're hostile before firing. That's fine. I can go with fight. Loot and salvage. Loot and salvage. Okay, come on, guns. And I'm up. Let's see if I can knock their guns out before their laser fires. Let's just start fragging. Nope, they got shot off. And my sensors down. Oh, this is wonderful. But all their guns are down. Gozoli! Into the comm station. Fix that stuff. Hopefully we don't have a hull breach to go with. Nope, just damage. Alright, their guns are coming back up, but all of mine are ready to fire. And let's frag them. Oh, one shot missed, they'd be done. Dead, finished, killed. Why do I have a gun down? Oh, it's waiting for me to designate where it shoots. That was smooth. Alright, the other stuff. And let's just finish them. Alright, explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection. Once again, standard message. 2 missiles, 1 drone parts, and 16 scrap. Sweet. Alright, back to the engines with this. Alright, and let's get moving. Got slowed down. As you can see, the rebel fleet's moving half the distance. Great for me. Actually gives me tons of space. I'm going to push my luck. Jump over here and see if I can get in a few extra areas. Oh, of course, I jumped before. Oh. Okay, you see the damaged guns down here my crew member's repairing? Make sure if you're playing you take damaged weapons, just sit there for a while. The rebels won't move and catch up to you. Just wait and let it get repaired, because now I'm down a gun. Alright, a heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact, they fade into the nebula. This sucks. There's 3 different additional crew options to help take care of this one. I don't have any of them. I can attempt to follow them, or I can keep position. I'm going to attempt to follow, even though I'm probably going to take damage and get nothing out of it. Oh! On the other hand, there's always that option. While searching fruitlessly through the nebula, you stumble upon a rebel ship, which the Federation loyalists were likely hiding from. Prepare for a fight. Let's take them out. Okay, guns. Not back yet. Ah, come on. Fix that gun. Okay. The guns are going to be off sync a bit, but we can handle that. They're firing! We're firing. Take down their guns down. Okay, their guns are down. We're good. I'm going to let all 4 go ahead and charge, get back on the same sync. Same synchronization, link up. So, all are ready to fire at once. Guns, guns, guns. Shields and shields. Somehow I got a kill tree. Yeah. Okay, we're just going to pause, push the space bar, and just designate all the weapons at once. I'm just going to take their engines down. They don't need those. They're not going anywhere. Enemy ship attempts to power up FTLs, trying to escape. Not happening. But their guns are back up, so as soon as mine are up, I need to take that out. More likely they're going to get shot off. But I think my shields can take it. It's like a basic level 1 laser, same as mine. Yep. Alright, and this should finish them. Fun time, play time. Bada boom. Boom. Give me your shit. 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 21 scrap. Okay, now I could use that store. Alright, do I have anything being repaired? No, everything looks good. Not wanting to make that same mistake again. Excellent. I can jump up to either of these. Or I can go back to the store right there and try and buy some stuff. No, let's just take our money and run. Alright. Still in the nebula? Let's go see. If not, this is going to suck. Yes, we're in the nebula. I crossed paths with an advanced scout of the rebel fleet, basically an AI automated ship. Pushing this cross-section of the nebula for my ship. Oh, he's actually looking for me. That's definitely going to be a fight. Let's do this. Oh, he's got a gun and missiles. This can hurt. Oh, by the way, stores are about the only place to repair your ship when you actually take significant damage. Let's put his guns down. And let's put a shot for his shields. His laser's up. I can suck that all day long. Missile launchers, the missiles pass right through your bloody shields. It's a pain in the keister. Alright, guns up. Let's finish his guns. Make sure it stays down. And run for the engine. Excellent. Come on, guns. Let's finish it. Take out his positronic brain. Oh. All good. Alright, load up the scrap. Good stuff. We're getting rich. And nothing to need to sit and take repairs. Let's jump on over there. Stay in the nebula. Get as many sections as possible. Oh, looks like we might have hit a thundercloud. You jump into a sector of the nebula beset by plasma storm. An automatic rebel scout stationed at the beacon moves to it into attack. Great, I'm going to have electrical thunderstorms and the automated drone. Let's do it. Oh, and no shields. Oh, that's just wonderful. That means that cutting beam is going to slice me to ribbons. Okay, pause. Fortunately, those things usually take an extra second to load. Let's hope my lasers can all hit before it fires or I'm hosed. Got it. Okay. Power up, power up, power up, up, up. Come on. Before it repairs. I do not want that cutting beam that it will literally slice across multiple rooms, setting fires and causing hull breaches. It is ugly. Let's finish this sucker. Sweet. More stuff. Ooh. And I got an augment. Automated reloader. Beautiful. Alright. Check stuff like this. Go up here to the ship button. Open it up. It'll be over here in equipment. Automated reloader. It's automatically equipped. You've only got 3 slots for such things. By the way, since I didn't go into this earlier, I'll go ahead and go into it now. Augmentations like the auto reloader. Cooldown between weapon shots is improved by 15%. My guns will cool down and fire faster. Always good. Weapons, you've got 4 weapon slots, all mine are filled. Once you get the drone controller, you will get drone options that can go here, and you got 4 slots in the cargo bay. Crew are all positioned right here in the crew section. You can only have 8 crew members. After that, you gotta start letting people go. And then upgrades. And considering I've got so much money and we're so close to leaving, I'm going to go ahead and for 20 scrap or space bucks each, I'm going to get 2, then go over here and I'm going to improve my shields. 20 and then 30. I'm back down to 55. That sucks, but that lets me add more to the shields. That being said, I'm going to cut the episode here for now. It's been great having you. I am the Articulate Grunt. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you next time. Bye.